Hey guys, it's Jessica, and I wanted to hop back on here and actually do a vintage junk journal haul. These are things I've picked up at a few different stores. So I went to like two different antique stores, and then I went to a thrift store. So all of this is from any one of those three places. I have been feeling the urge to make some junk journals lately and definitely do it in my style. I don't really like them like really junky. So I picked up things that I knew that I would like and would use, and hopefully I will get those done soon. But I wanted to start off with showing the biggest thing I got so I can get it out of the way. It is massive. It's about, oh gosh, maybe 2.5 feet long. It is huge. It is really heavy. And it is actually a ledger that has never been used. There's absolutely no writing in here at all. The paper is so nice and thick, but it's definitely aged a little bit, which will be nice. And then the back of it has some craft paper that is all, once again, really nice, heavy, thick paper that does have aging along the edges here. And honestly, I cannot wait to use this paper. I think it's going to turn into some of the most beautiful junk journal paper. But let's get that out of the way. And I'm sorry for the shaking on my camera. This was another thing I got. This is an ultra select dishes for afternoon teas by the world famous chefs of the United States, Canada, and Europe. And it's just very old but very well preserved book, and the paper is almost like waxy. So yeah, I cannot wait to use this. And it just has different recipes in there for salads and little sandwiches and stuff like that to go with tea. Then I got this Raggedy Ann and the Cookie Snatcher Little Golden book. I want to turn this one into a junk journal for someone in my family who happens to like Raggedy Ann. And then I got this one, which is Richard Scarry's Christmas Mice. I think it'd be really fun to make a small square journal, which I think this is probably like 7 by 7 or so. And then I got this time book, which actually has some times recorded in it. It's from 1923. And then it also has some blank paper. And then I got this ledger. I actually think I will, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I definitely want to use this cover to make its own journal. And I may just leave the paper in there. I don't really know yet. But this is a completely blank ledger once again. And then I got this tatting, which is so beautiful. And I think I'll probably just use it on a cover and not cut it at all just because of how pretty it is. And then I got this vintage pom-pom ribbon and this vintage lace. And then I got another blank ledger. And this is all just white lined paper that's blank. And then I got this, which is the Work Basket Home and Needlecraft for Pleasure and Profit. It is from 1949. And just a cute little magazine on how to stitch and sew, and definitely has all the old ads in there, which I think is amazing. And the paper is once again in great condition and not very brittle. And then I got this Hollis Dance Song Series, book 4, and it is all music sheets, and it actually has some really famous songs in here. Let's see if I can find one of them. I wish I could give you an oh, I saw, shoot. Oh, so the Three Kings is in here. I saw Holy Night is in here. Alleluia's in here. So it just has some really great songs that like I'll be able to use in like certain junk journal themes, which will be awesome. Like I know that I saw that there was one that was like specific to a child or a baby. So I thought it'd be cool to turn that into a, oh, so here's Oh Holy Night. I thought it'd be cool to turn it into a pocket of some sort, like in a baby book. But yeah, great condition once again. And then I got just a single sheet of vintage stationery. I got some more cloth material here. I don't really know what material this one is. And I got this vintage hanky, which I loved the shape of it because it's not just a perfect square. It has these edges on it that follow the flowers. And then I got this whole box of bias tape that is, I don't know what year it's from, but it was when they were being sold for 15 or 10 cents each. So I would imagine that's quite a while ago. I can't remember a time in my lifetime when buying bias tape was that cheap. And then this rickrack, vintage rickrack that I want to use on one of the little golden books. And I got, I think, around 30 packages of this, and they sold it to me for $1, which I thought was awesome. And then some of the most exciting things I can think of that I've ever seen at an antique store that I cannot wait to make embellishments are these embossing seals. So I got 2 of them and I embossed them on this brown paper sack so I could hopefully show you guys what they are. And they're honestly both just notary seals from the state of Montana for 2 particular guys. And yeah, I just thought it was so cool to actually have something to kind of, you know, make my own vintage embellishments. And then the other things that I am just so excited for are these 2 vintage stamps. One of them is US Airmail, and the other one is Special Handling. And then I got this 2-pack of Airmail envelopes. I actually got this at a Savers store for $3.49. So I will be doing a lot with these envelopes. And then I got these 2 notebooks that are just blank, but are definitely old, like test-taking books. And then this one here, which was a little bit older, but the paper is definitely browned or yellowed, but still in great condition. And then I got this Lazy Fox and the Red Hen book. It's in really rough shape, so I will definitely needing to fix this. But I just loved the pages and the color in this book. And then I got this Sears, Roebuck and Company consumer guide from the fall of 1909. And it just has like all the different items and supplies that you could order from Sears back then. Great condition. Some of these ads in here are just amazing. And you wouldn't believe like what they sold things for. So like these shoes are what, $1.53, $1.54, $1.37. These hair brushes are $1.35 each. $1.35 for a dozen brushes, or 12 cents each. Then we have these bonnets or hats for $2.49. Yeah, it's just a really cool book. And then I got these 3 very old, very vintage children's books. One is Animal Pictures and Stories, and the pages in here are once again in great condition. This one is a little bit less, it's a little bit more fragile, but still usable. And then this Baby Blossoms one is probably the most fragile one there is. And yeah, it definitely has some brittle pages in here. And then the last thing was this just large stack of notebook paper that had definitely yellowed and seen some better times, but I knew it would come in handy. So that is it for my haul video today, and thank you guys so much for being here.